have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello out there, world. We have Mr. 1 Week Post-Op. God did whatever he did for you. And we have Pastor Andrew there.
What did he do for all of us? What do you mean?
I mean, I can't read the whole thing. It's not there, sir.
It just says God did.
Oh, okay. Well, we are speaking to a ghost right now.
Yeah, I don't need to be in the light.
It's some type of spirit with a red light on it. I'm a little scared.
I don't need to be in the light.
You don't need to be in the light?
No, that means that you're going downhill.
So, you talking
and I am Miss Toya. Welcome back to another week of the Shop Podcast. So let's get into it.
I'm getting a little scared.
Go for it.
Pastor, can you pray for us, please? Please bless this podcast today.
Why you say that, Six?
Because we got a shadow. Something moving.
You need to be in the light. You see I'm here, right? I'm in attendance, right?
And Miss Seven is back. I think let's keep it moving.
Right.
Okay.
Something else.
So, how was y'all weekends?
Good.
Rainy on Saturday.
Saturday
kind of storm. Well, where I was at, I'm not sure if it was everywhere, but we went to Jimmy's on Saturday, and we were leaving out. Once we were on the highway, it's like the sky fell out. You know, it's just like dark and rainy real hard for a while. And I saw a lot of floodings in places. You know, people was reporting that their cars were being flooded and stuff. But the rest of the weekend was pretty good. Everybody decided to go to the grocery store on
Monday.
Monday wasn't bad.
They need to plan ahead to go to the grocery store. Like I thought it would just be us.
Yes.
I came home
like 3 things.
What you say? I ain't hear you.
No, I said we only needed like 3 things. and
right.
But
all the hamburger buns was gone.
You know what? They were. But we didn't go to my Old Faithful. I'm sure they had them. But a couple places we went, it was like low. We found them, but it was low.
On Sunday, I went to the water park with my family. We were celebrating one of our friends' daughter's birthday. So we hung out in the water. Me and Mimi got a couple shades darker. And that's pretty much all I remember from my weekend.
You don't look darker.
I did grill. Well, I got a lot of light and a lot of makeup on right now.
So you were cooking?
I said I grilled, so I'm gonna.
You grilled what?
Oh, is Patrick on yet?
I'm so sorry, Brandon. When I got home, instead of using my I went ahead and grilled.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Because I was like, it was more than just me and Marlon. Yeah, we had fourth person that lives here, so I was like, I'm gonna just throw it all on the grill.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I went back on my word. I grilled.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is so crazy.
What was your weekend like?
I need y'all to do me a favor real quick. My wife is telling me that something is brown, and I'm trying to tell her it's not. Can y'all tell me what color this is?
It's brown.
Orange? Burnt sienna?
What about you, Brandy?
Brown.
Well,
okay. Sorry.
What'd you say?
Hold it up again. Let me go with everybody else and say brown. I'm sorry.
No. What color is that?
I can't really tell that.
Orange.
Okay. Thank you. Just wanted to make sure.
Put it up again. Put the bag up again. All right, brown.
Nah, you said another color before. Oh, what color is that?
How did you like that?
I like it. I'm on my second one.
What is it?
It is Jack Daniel's watermelon punch.
One of my
Oh, it's
favorites.
a little. What? This looks like red mixed with another color. What color is it?
I'm gonna say it's probably like a light pink
Oh,
or a dark pink, only because I'm sure it's supposed to emulate the color of watermelon.
what you drinking, Brandy? Oh, okay.
Turkey Hill
Let me
iced
see
tea.
the top.
Mm.
Y'all got
What
me
color is
drinking
that?
alone.
Huh?
What color is the top?
We are not gonna play color. That's not one of the games we will play
Turkey
today.
Hill.
Hey, Randy,
I'm
are you
giving
doing the comments today?
Hmm?
Are you doing the comments today?
I mean, I'm flicking them up, but I'm not.
Oh, I didn't see him. I'm sorry. My
Baby.
bad.
What up, Randy?
Oh, well, thank you,
Orange
Randy.
said orange.
He said
Hey.
orange.
Just racking up today.
Okay, wait a minute. Because I missed it. Who said, what color did you say it was? You said, your wife said it was brown?
Yeah,
What color did you think it was?
the same color everybody else thought it was.
Brown?
No, same color Randy
We all
said.
said brown on here.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, we
Pastor,
did.
You said brown?
Yeah, we
No,
said brown,
yeah.
bro.
You said brown.
No.
I said brown. Pastor said brown.
I said brown.
Toy changed
I
it
heard
to
another color.
No, everybody said brown.
You said the color anyway.
Brown?
No.
I changed my answer. I'm allowed to do that.
Okay.
I looked a little closer. So you and Randy are on island of your own.
Well, I think Toy picked both when he burnt sienna.
That is, I was about to say, because I
No,
think that is,
you said
when I
another
said
color
burnt
first.
sienna, I was like, isn't that brown though?
No, we're not going
As
with
soon as
that.
I said burnt sienna, I was like, I think that is brown.
No.
Because it's not orange, but
Oh,
I guess there's a
It's
tint of both.
brownish.
I'm racking up right now. I'm just saying.
How are you racking up? It's just Randy.
No, I'm talking about people on the show.
Oh, I said
And you said it twice.
it's a brownish orange though. So
Oh.
I am by myself because I think it is both colors.
Oh, is that right?
I mean, as I continue to look at it, you can change the color. Whatever's next to it's going to look different anyway.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, I don't give a damn. Ain't my bag.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you guys are funny.
So what's on the agenda for today?
Well, today we're going to play a whole lot of motherfucking games. Maybe. Oh,
I
I
do
forgot
want to
do
talk
my
about
homework.
some stuff. Are we going to talk about some things?
Yeah, you can talk about whatever you want, but I forgot to do my homework. But I'll do that right now.
You're going to fail summer school.
No,
What's your homework?
my homework for the show.
I
So I'm going to tell everybody I was supposed to come up with some words for songs. And I walked in the house and that shit flew right out of my head.
you can
So
do that on the fly though.
Yeah, we're going to do that on the fly.
So is 1 week still here?
Darth Vader, he's here. I think
You know what? Because our names weren't up there anymore.
they're not. But I think Darth Vader's still here.
Marlon said that's like the classic black dress, green gold dress. Who like games? Sorry. Okay. All right, go. Oh, can I ask my question first? I asked the question about once a month in the group, so I want to ask y'all, what is your definition of submissive? Pastor, let's start with you. Let's get
Really?
biblical. Let's get biblical.
Submissive.
Hey, Trina.
That was a missile.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You got me at a loss of
Anybody else
words.
got their answer ready?
You said what?
Anybody else have an answer? While Pastor thinking?
That was good. Read that
I like
comment.
Who read the comment?
When a person chooses to let you lead them.
Okay, that's good.
AEW.
I'm looking for more
Brianna, that was
specific. Like,
So are we
not
submissive
general
to who he
definition.
chose?
Shut up.
'Cause
I'm
we
not
choose
leading
to-
today, so
you
we gotta be submissive to you.
No, don't try to put it on me off top.
Submit to the will of whoever is leading you.
Marlon, are you submissive?
Are you starting stuff, Six?
I'm just asking a question, bro.
I hear you.
Okay, so I guess my next question, we can go with Marlon and Breon's answer. My next question would be, how do you feel about wives being submissive? Or rather, are your wives submissive? And for 7, do you feel like you're submissive? And if the answer is yes, then I need a definition.
Who's going first?
Somewhat.
I feel like my wife is submissive. A lot of times. There's some times when I feel like she's not.
You care to give us an answer of when she may not?
Timing. Sometimes we disagree on timing or whatever. I'll be like, hey, I like to be on time. And then she'll be like, for instance, that's an example. She'll be like, well, what's the point of getting to the party on time? A lot of times we get on time and we just setting up. That's just an example. It's a time we disagree on timing sometimes.
Yeah, my wife's not good with time either. Hence why we're always late to Brandy and Toya's parties.
Discount.
I think that's a good point, 7. I think that's a good point.
No habla inglés. No habla inglés.
I feel like I am humanly submissive. I may not be biblically submissive.
So what is humanly submissive?
I do allow him to lead, but he needs corrections and help sometimes. So but so that's what I mean by humanly. Like I think if I was to go straight biblically, even when he's wrong, I think I'm supposed to still follow his lead. I think humanly I don't do that all the time. So humanly I do.
Do you feel like if you would have got married earlier to that person, you would be more submissive? Now you kind of set in your ways. You know how to do this. You do that.
First marriage, humanly, biblically, humanly submissive. Biblically, no. Even I don't think it has anything to do with. I don't think it has anything to do with the age. I think that's just how we pretty much were brought up.
Wait a minute, Brent. I don't mean to cut you off. Don't let Pastor read the comments. Don't just get.
You have to earn my submission. Like we are to be submissive to our spouse, but they are to love the woman like Jesus loved the church. Ooh, my. Ooh, that was good. So if you can't do your part, you don't deserve my part. Breon, that's a good comment.
I love that comment. The only problem with that comment is it doesn't tell. She said what her version of submissive is, but what I find often is that's what people reply to that question with.
Yeah.
And never really say like what I think it's a hot word.
You're right.
My point. It's a very hot. It's a buzzword. It's the opposite of toxic.
Good point. So Randy says submission, not being self-centered and considering the leadership of the husband as acceptable. Thank you, Randy.
Can I read this one? Marlon says my wife is not submissive. She's my partner. We typically make decisions collaboratively. Where I'm weak, she's where I'm weak, she's doing, and vice versa. I did not want a submissive wife. I wanted to find a woman who complete the puzzle, corrects me where I falter. Deaconess Breon in the building. Marlon says.
Thank you,
Mine
Marlon.
was churchy.
Breon said submissive and having a master are two different things, but I think people confuse the two. Ooh, boom.
Girl, she is hitting all the points.
So see, that's why I said I'm like humanly submissive, but biblically, because like I said, sometimes he needs help. And when I need help, he helped me.
So this the thing though. It's starting to sound like when people say biblically that people are starting to see Ike and Tina. I don't think that.
No. When I say biblically, it's like if I think we all can cipher the Bible differently. Like some people get different meanings from it or misunderstand it to mean one thing to another. From what I gather from what I believe submissive is in the Bible, it's like most of the times it seems like if I was to be biblically following it, sometimes I would just let his role lead and follow it at all times. You know, that's what I believe. I'm not 100% sure if I'm correct. That's what I've always been led to believe. You know, the man is the head, you follow, and we just accept it. And not that it's making me feel less of a person or of the weak mere woman, but that's just was his role. And I just think he needs help with that role as I do myself. So that's what I mean by humanly, I feel like we can't go for this. You know, we need to discuss this and talk this over versus if I was to follow biblically, I would just trust that he has the best answer. This is what God wants us to be like.
As in like staying there, not saying nothing and just going along. I understand what you're saying. I get that. Go back one comment, please. Randy said people put too much stigma on the term. There's nothing wrong with submissive, but people always get defensive. And it's one after that. Thank you, Randy. Katrina says, I am submissive. Always the head of our home. I am his right hand. That doesn't mean I don't have options and ideas, and he listens when he knows I see something in a situation that he doesn't. I think that kind of piggybacks on what Seven is saying. Randy says, my biblical understanding is like a board. There's a chairman, but the members of the board have serious input.
I can respect that.
I like that. Breon says, I think people taking advantage of submission, biblically speaking. I agree. Dang, she on it today. Mimi said, amen to Aunt Baba.
Right, Mimi. Mimi understands me.
Hey, Patrick. So I don't have time to look for the video. Unfortunately, I'm prepared. I didn't do my homework.
You're like feel cool too.
I ain't even trying to show up. That's the problem. I don't want to do summer school. But there was a viral video, and I don't know who the young lady is, but somebody said in the comments that she's Cam Newton's girlfriend. And that she was doing an interview with somebody, and she was like, I'm submissive. And she's like, this is not what he asked me to do. This is the role that I take on. But I predict his needs. I know what he wants before he wants it. I make sure he eats all his meals. I pack his bags. I do this. I do that. I scratch his back until he falls asleep. I can tell when he's falling asleep because I know his breathing pattern that well. It wasn't in the part of the video that I was listening to. I didn't hear it, but somebody said that she did say she takes anal even though she doesn't like it. And she was like, this comes from a place of love because she heals with love. Let me finish. She says she heals with love, and that is the type of person she's in every relationship, not just this one, but she loves this man, and this is what she wants to do for him. And the host of the show that I was watching was like, she's like, I understand that, I get that, I do that, I do it all for my 2-year-old child. She was like, it's easy to have that mindset of I'll do every single thing that you need when you don't have kids. So what's the version of submission? Once, you can't, because and she did say there was one point in the video where she said it's draining. And I thought, if it's draining, what's being poured back into you? Because the thing about you looking at, and I do look at most things from a biblical sense, but what I've learned is that like I pour into my husband and I pray for my husband and I pray because of all the things that he has to do to be the head of my family. But you have to be putting something into me as well. So, but that is her. I think my point was that is her version of submission. Like, it's not gonna be the same for everybody. So I kind of wish we could let that word fly out of the popular vocabulary, because that is subjective to what I've always said, not always, but since I started my relationship with my husband, I've always said we will do what works for us and not anybody else. So some shit I might do that everybody be like, nah, I can't do that. That's what works for us. There are other situations. I had a friend tell me, she's like, I won't eat until my husband gets home. So it doesn't matter what time he gets home from work, I'm not eating. And I replied with that children reply. I said, when you have kids and you got to feed them, are you going to make the kids wait to eat? I was like, and on top of that, if I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Now, I will make sure my husband's plate is made because I do cook, but it's going to be in the microwave for him to eat at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. I'm not eating that late. God said my body is a temple and I need to treat that way. I'm not going to starve it. Unless that was the diet I was planning. But yeah.
Okay.
I'm one stomach flew away from my goal weight.
Yeah. Or you could just take that trip.
Mullins,
One comment back.
Exhausting. My goodness. LOL.
And it was one comment before that. I don't believe, Breon said, I don't believe submission had rules or guidelines to what makes a person submissive or show them what it look like. Teach its own, I guess. Teach its own, I guess. LR, that's not me. Her explanation sounds exhausting. My goodness. Yeah, it did. It did sound exhausting.
And she exhausted. She said she drained from doing all that.
Ain't nobody carrying Mimi every day like me. That food be good no matter what time I get in the house. LOL.
You ain't gonna keep carrying Mimi. Let's say that. All right. So you want to get to
What?
Oh, I am. Go ahead.
You right.
What happened?
I thought so. That's why I wanted to read it.
No, it's something I'll tell y'all at the end of the show. I played myself real bad. Go ahead with the next game with the games.
I don't even know where we're at.
You can do the music one.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see. We're gonna go around and we're gonna play that music game that we love to play, where I will say a word and you will sing a song that has to do with the word.
Do we have to sing it or can we just say the song?
You can just say it.
I'm not a vocal.
Tell me a song with the word rain in it.
Can you stand the rain?
Okay. All right, Brandy. Let's see. Can you tell me a song with the word bad in it?
You got it bad. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Usher.
Okay. Can you tell me, Latoya, a song with the word ratchet in it? You're taking a long time.
I don't have one.
How do you not have one?
Let me think.
It's the hottest song out right now.
The one Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce. Classy Bougie Ratchet.
Okay.
I thought you were going.
So what word were you trying, what song was you saying? Because
Let's go.
What I don't know what song is that?
Hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friends.
Oh, I don't know that.
You know that song.
I don't.
I try to play it every
All right.
single week.
So your word is TV.
Oh, you said it. I'm not good at this. I don't have a
This your game.
I don't have one. Can you say one with that word?
It's not my turn.
I don't have one.
Anybody else got one? That was a hard one. I can't even come up with good words. That's sad.
All right, so maybe
Next
maybe
person.
maybe we should quit that other joke and let everybody in
Please,
on.
because I have failed miserably. All right,
I think
so
I've won a couple times. But go ahead. You can tell me.
we made a bet on words that we could get y'all to say. And I forgot about the game. So his word was orange. And he started off with that bag in the color. So we all sat here and said orange. And then I realized, damn, I said, and he got extra points for getting me to say it. So I was trying to pick up real quick, and my word was TV. So I lost, but let's do the next round of the music.
All right.
Oh, wait. He in black. I keep forgetting that he's there.
Who?
Skip Hutch, but he just logged off.
Okay. So, Pastor, let's hear a song with the word 1999.
Cash Money taking over for the 99 into the 2000.
We're gonna let that fly.
That's not 1999.
Prince got a song to say Party Like it's 1999, right?
I thought that's what she was going
to
to
say. I thought he was going to say.
I was like, that was too easy.
All right, Brandy. 7. Let's name a song with the word mama.
Mama, I'll always love you. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Is that Boyz II Men?
Boyz II Men, yep.
Okay.
A song for Mama.
I'd like to point out that Randy said TV killed radio stars. Is that a song?
Might be rock or something.
Probably.
He said, "Oh dang, that song doesn't exist."
You couldn't even help me win.
And Marlon had a couple sayings. He said, that word was hard. The one that 6 put out before, and then he said juvenile.
Hello, Dana.
Dear Mama, hey.
Dana.
That's what I thought. I thought Dear Mama. Hey, Dana.
I thought Dear Mama too, but I didn't feel like singing that.
Video killed the radio star.
All right, so I got an easy one for you.
Please.
Doug.
Where my dog's at? We right here, dog. Where my dog's at?
So, question: when that song came out in Baltimore, did everybody change the word to Doug? I'm just asking.
We still say it the same way.
Didn't you live here? What were y'all saying?
Nah.
There he go. All right.
Way too easy.
My word.
We're gonna give Marlon the song.
My word for you is
family.
We are family.
Damn it, Tui, I thought we gave him a hard one.
Nah.
Why did you think that was hard?
Because I thought he was gonna try to do rap or something. All his songs in that area.
All right, let's give Randall.
Let's give the audience a song. I mean,
hold on. We're gonna give Marlon a song.
The whole audience, not just him.
Ready.
Oh.
Whose word is that? I got that. I got a lot for that.
I'm ready.
That's Marlon.
Like a giant tree.
Like a giant tree.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I was thinking, Sheree, ready or not, you two.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that's what I was thinking. The Fugees.
I was thinking also. It seems like you're ready.
Okay. That P Valley style.
All the man Marlon was on it.
Hey, y'all, stop singing R. Kelly, yo. He just got 30 years, yo.
That's why we got singing.
Oh,
I'm singing for 30.
so we cannot love the music anymore.
It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm joking.
Listen,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't like R. Kelly at all, and I don't like to play his music. But that meme that was like when Usher pull out that TV and have R. Kelly on the Zoom call to do Same Girl, what is Chris Brown going to do? I was like, look, I'm here for it.
Oh, man.
I was like, I'm here to see it. All right, so
They got this meme where it says it's a big dude sitting in front of R. Kelly and he got a prison uniform on. And it say, when I say toot toot, you say beep beep, Robert.
oh, Kels, he gonna get it. All right, what's the next word for Pastor? Last round.
Last round. So we gotta make this hard.
Oh crap.
Oh, I saw that, Pastor. Let's see. Junior.
Oh, I got that one. Oh, I wish that was my word.
But when he doesn't come up with one, you can tell us.
You got to take the L on this one, Pastor.
Junior Mafia?
That was a good one. That was what I was thinking.
Luke dances.
Junior Mafia and Biggie. It's all about the click. Junior Mafia and Biggie.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
thinking.
the way I bust top rock.
David.
They all in line screaming one more time. That was
Birdman and Lil Wayne, they had I'm the Birdman, I'm the JR, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Hustler.
Is that my word?
Yes.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Okay.
No, it's
Oh.
not where I've been. It's where I'm
But
about to
about
go.
to go on top of the world.
Okay.
Watch ain't gonna have nothing for mine.
What'd you say?
I said, watch ain't gonna have nothing for mine. Nothing.
I'm gonna have something for you. You want something hard, easy? What you want? Big.
Everything we do with BIG.
No, that does not count.
Oh, I got a good one.
Yep. Yeah. Boy.
I was trying to do a church song. I might as well think big. Watch the
Yeah.
thoughts be small.
That's a good one. I know that
All right.
one. I thought you was going to do Beyonce. It's too big. It's too
Uh,
hard.
Yeah.
All right, real quick.
What?
House real big. House
that's
real
the
big.
one.
Whoa.
Said I like
Whoa.
big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay.
Your word.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, Marlon. I just said that. House real big, car real big. Facts, bro. Facts.
All right, real quick. We're taking the
No.
intermission.
You have to get one.
Oh, go ahead.
Word is Brandy.
That's an easy one.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's easy for you. You're gonna know a bunch of.
Everyone knows it. He just
Everyone
don't know.
does not know it.
He just don't
I
know.
got
he
a couple
knows.
in my head.
I don't have none. Brandy
Don't
got a big old
Answer
butt.
until he answers.
No. Brandy
you
got a
say?
big old butt.
No.
Oh, yeah.
That said it's in. Oh no, you lying. It don't say that.
Brandy not in it. I know that song. Brandy ain't in it.
Mm-mm.
Nah, that's called insert girl name, and it goes.
No,
It's on the remix.
there's no insert
There's
on
too
that
many
song.
songs. That's
There's no Brandy song.
It is.
There,
I'm trying to think of a liquor song, but nobody's talking about Brandy in that. I don't got one. Help me out, please. I need a lifeline.
I really miss you, Brandy. When
I ain't never heard that in my
Yeah,
life.
you have.
hey, and I know you're in a better place. But
Oh,
I was
no.
actually thinking Now I'm like Brandy, sitting in my room, pissy drunk, listening to the stylistic tunes or the OJs, thinking about the old days. My nigga's like, fuck that bitch, go play. I gave you big.
I've never heard the word Brandy in a song.
I just on their verses, Brandy was like, Biggie and Tupac shouted me out.
And Brand-
their song.
No, that's Brenda. I was about to say Brenda's got a baby, but Brandy, it's all the same.
Brenda, Brandy is all the same.
I mean,
There's
if I say
literally a whole song called Brandy.
I've never heard a song called Brandy before in my life.
Where was your childhood?
You never ate the right chicken box. You would have had
Speaking of the
chicken
right
box.
chicken box, all right. So yesterday I went on a hunt for a official chicken box, and I found myself at this place called America's Best that somebody suggested. And I figured my problem with their chicken box is the wings are too big. Like
Who
the
says
wings.
that?
I mean,
Nobody.
I just feel like that's not
Nobody in the
natural.
history of niggerdom.
No, it's not natural. And I don't like their hot sauce. It's like sriracha sauce. That shit was whack.
I don't like their hot sauce.
But we're definitely gonna take a trip to wherever you guys get chicken boxes.
But I
Please.
told you I'm weird. I'd rather get some. I know everyone loves a good chicken box, but I can go right to the Chinese people and get that fried chicken, and it's good. Right across the
Yeah, I can respect that. But one thing I
Once.
cannot respect is I do not want feathers in your chicken. That's a no-go.
Okay.
So me and Brandy's chicken box that I got the other day had a feather on it. And I said, all right, I just wanted to tell him to go there.
Leon, come on through. LO6 got a problem.
What'd she
with
say?
these-
Go ahead and read them, Pastor.
Go back one. Oh God, not this again. The problem is not a damn chicken box. Go to the trenches. You'll be safe. That's not
That's
a chicken
the
box.
problem.
Facts.
Now that Maryland is a
LO6
state
got
where
a problem.
you
Big
don't
one.
need a reason to carry,
Time for that.
a substantial reason to carry, you can go ahead and go in the hood and feel safe.
Just wait until they put Sonny's back in Northwood.
Yo, I was having a conversation with my coworker today, and he's one of those gun heads too. And I just feel like, yo, if you go, let's say I go get my carry license, and I was to go to Baltimore, some stuff that happens, whatever. No matter what, they're gonna paint you in a bad picture. I don't believe that you shoot somebody, even though it may be legal, that they're just gonna be like, okay, you can go home.
Thank you for saying that, Six. I was just telling my wife this. So my wife was like, I'm gonna go get my one carry. And I was like, you didn't even want a gun in the house or whatever. Now you about to go get a carry license or whatever. But this is my thing. Everybody like they don't get a one carry. Just the thing. If you have the gun on you, somebody's gonna want you to pull it and use it or whatever like that. If you don't have it on you, you don't have to worry about that problem. Like, to be honest, everybody think that it's a good idea to I'm gonna go get a one carry, I'm gonna go get a gun on my hip. Yeah, that ain't a great idea.
I was doing it, but I was coming up with my substantial reason.
What's your reason?
Don't worry about it. It's private.
Oh, okay. Well, my coworker, he went as far as to tell me that what if he walk in the grocery store and he starts shooting? I'm like, dog, if you have to have really bad luck. Yes, it happens, but it's a numbers game. There's 5 million grocery stores, and more than that in the world. If you walk into that grocery store and that person shoots you, it must be written.
Also, you have to be careful that you don't shoot someone and then you're going to jail for shooting at someone. Or could be known as a suspect real fast for a while, trying to clear up that you was already at the store and you're not a suspect. It's a lot to go with it.
Because I don't think the laws are
like you said, that's hood
because
pigeon.
you have your license, you can let off shots. I don't think that's how it works. And I still believe there should be strict. I'm sorry. I still believe there should be strict
gun laws.
Gun laws. I still believe that, even if I believe that they should ease up on I feel like it should just be more than the limited reasons that they had to be able to carry. But again, I also feel like there should be stricter gun laws. I don't know what the training is like, but
It's probably something you sleep through.
is the training verified when you are purchasing a gun? Like, I think all of those things need to go into play.
So, have y'all ever watched the Boondocks when they had the nigga moments?
No, I never watched it.
With having this gun on you, you can easily fall into a nigga moment. You can be in a car, they can be in a car, they can be looking at you saying, "What's up?" and then you be ready to shoot them and then go to church, and vice versa.
And that's why I'm sure, because there are people who carry now and don't respond that way. So I'm sure it's not just as easy as, I'm going to carry my gun and shoot somebody for looking funny at me. That's the same as whether you legally have the gun or not.
I was really telling Pastor's story, but I don't think he caught that.
Oh, yeah? I forgot about that.
Bro. You talking about when I told you about being at the light?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was real, bro. That was real. And that's the thing. That's just a testament to it. I'm glad I didn't have my weapon on me at that time or whatever, because
and both y'all gone.
It was different. Patrick said half of these people with guns on them will be too scared to use them if they was in a situation. These are facts.
And
I am afraid of that.
About can't afford to go get the license, the training, or the gun. So
Yeah,
some people too.
However, half of the shooters don't have neither.
What you say?
Half of the shooters that are shooting don't have neither.
Yeah.
They don't
Correction.
have, they don't
Rob
have
one on foot.
illegal guns or anything, so that's half the problem too.
So
Almost carjacked outside of my own home by a kid with a gun.
I said
I know he don't have a permit to carry.
So
I think people's concerns are, first you got to deal with the people that's out there with guns already illegally, and now scared people. And the other problem, more guns on the street means that officers are allowed to shoot when they feel fear. That's going to increase.
Patrick's a fucking guy. I gotta go to his comments.
You can just let him read the comments and one by one.
I don't read people's comments.
We have somebody reading them. You can let him go through it.
I had to skip to that one. It was funny.
Don't skip my husband.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So the whole show is all about reading comments now.
Pastor likes for the comments to be read. That's why he's the one reading them.
Pastor, you don't have to change your voice or something.
This the thing, bro. When you're having a show or whatever like that, you gotta use the customer service, and you gotta oblige the people to make comments. That the people that's making comments
to be animated or something.
What we're going to do is eventually we're going to have a moderator in the comments who handles all the comments.
But I'll do it.
Because as we get bigger, as we get bigger, this is a great example of not being able to do this.
I was gonna be the people with Hogan.
Toya, you just said that. You just said
y'all
that.
Remember
These officers shooting everybody that's not asking questions. You just said that.
Do y'all remember the time when the lady was on the news and she wasn't a real person who did that?
Oh yeah,
that shit was funny as hell, yo. I mean, I know she went to jail for that shit, but that shit was classic,
What happened? I'm sorry, I was reading the comment.
The lady who went to jail, she was behind whatever person, and she was doing a sign language joke, right?
She went to jail.
Hell yeah, you going to jail? Not for long, but still.
That's her fault for not verifying her resume.
I'd ask you to say something.
That joke was hilarious, though.
That was one of them. Patrick, I did see Patrick comment. I smell new shoe niggas.
Great point.
What if she was a part of No Child Left Behind, and that's what she was taught?
It was hilarious.
Her educational system failed her.
Yes. Not 25. They picked that up.
I think she was from Ohio, and I could respect it if she was from Ohio because they don't seem too right there. But
you are so racist.
Racist,
not that.
Sexist. If it's this, he is that.
Why y'all lying on my character?
Breon said you gotta read the comments, and Patrick got a whole bunch of emojis.
Yeah, read that one, Pastor.
Breon, eventually, I'm sorry, we're not gonna be able to do it. We can't. This is taking a lot of time out of the show. We love y'all, but we're going to just put them on the screen. Y'all know how to read, right? Or y'all this lady?
Y'all see, I'm the bad guy, but y'all made fun of it first.
Well, I ain't make fun of nothing. I just
You seen the way you just did your hands.
get out of here.
Whatever.
But yeah, so what was we doing? How did we? I don't even know what we're talking about. Now all I
We just
know
doing
is
what we
sign
do
language.
best. We just talking shit. I ain't get my drink, yo.
I
Damn.
got my drink and my two-step. My drink and my two-step. It's on.
Michael is the
So I
master.
ain't got one.
Look at us. Look at us.
Oh, y'all twinning? Y'all
You
twinning?
can tell we sisters. I don't give a fuck if they was real sisters.
Yo, in school, did y'all ever dress like somebody in the school with you?
No.
You
I'm
childish.
gonna tell you a funny,
You
corny
run
story.
around with jean jackets with some girl and some dudes, wasn't
Nah,
you?
I didn't even confront you. Me and Hutch used to do that shit.
Y'all used to match? Oh, I'd have clowned y'all.
That was not clownish, though. Back in the day, that was not clownish, yo.
That was that Howard County shit.
Whatever. That's your.
Y'all letting that one random girl from Baltimore tell y'all shit was okay.
I need to find her, yo, on everything. I want to find her so bad.
I could even see if one of the ladies said, "Yeah, we did that." But
Oh, people,
it's two men.
I mean, we had jerseys.
Y'all in a rapper or something?
Nah, we was just
Y'all
two
was
fly
dating?
dudes.
Like, what was going on?
We had these New York jerseys, yo. That shit was so funny. And I didn't even go front you. It came from the flea market, I think.
Y'all lost 4 points for that.
Oh, we was out in the city. We was in the county.
Exactly.
Don't act like none of y'all go to Patapsco. Don't act.
Isn't that in the city?
I think it's a county. You know where that's at.
It's definitely in the city. So y'all came all the way to Baltimore, which you talk a lot.
It was really not that far. It's like up straight Route 1. Don't act like ain't nobody been there.
Oh, I didn't know. Do you know for the longest time, there's an episode on Seinfeld about flea market. And Jerry mentions it and he asked George, he said, "You really don't know what it is, do you? You really think it's fleas there?" And I'm like, "Do you not?"
That's what you thought the flea market was.
Like, what is going on at this fucking flea market? But I was too embarrassed to say I didn't know. And Bryant finally took me to the flea market, and it was really nice and interesting. They had socks everywhere.
I think I saw Brian at the flea market before I knew him. I specifically remember seeing Corey at the flea market and a guy in the car with him.
Yeah, so they knew a lot of people who had stands and stuff there. So he was like, "Well, I'm gonna take you to the flea market when I go, so he can get some
You got your bag?
socks and stuff."
You got your bag?
No, he didn't get me a bag from there. He did, and I mean, we weren't there for that. We went to
He tried it. He ran.
It's fine. It's fine.
Tried.
My stature is it needs no speaking for. It needs,
I give it to you. I can respect your stature.
look. I'm gonna be like I think they're ignorant when they say this, but my bags cost more than your mortgage. So
Oh!
you don't want to play. You don't want to play with me with the bags.
Who mortgage?
Your mortgage. That's how high my bags are.
My bags are high. My mortgage high.
I'm sure it is. But see, that's why I say you can't play with my status, because
I ain't saying
my
that.
mortgage ain't that high, because you gotta know what to put down.
Oh, I mean, I put that money down. You know,
Clearly
interest
you
rate.
didn't, because your mortgage is high.
No,
It's
interest
fine.
rates
It's
are
fine.
high.
I got a good deal on my house. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. No comments. But anyways, what is not the flea market? Oh, you know who had a store there?
Well, most people are more than my mortgage, so that's fine.
Rob
Okay,
and
y'all
Tobias
go
had a
ahead
store
that
there.
battle if y'all want.
No, we're not battling. But Rob and Tobias had a store up there.
Huh?
Rob?
Who's wrong?
You don't have to tell me.
Oh, my bad.
The person who doesn't remember me, I've been there as well.
Oh, is that right? You went to the store?
Yes.
I ain't no front. They were selling real shit, though.
Yeah, I've been there as well. But of course, you know.
Do y'all remember Black Label?
He just don't remember who I am at all. He don't know who I am.
What's Black Label?
It was like a shirt that was popping like for a long time. Well, not a long time, maybe about a good year, where it had like all these rips and shit on it. And there used to be a retailer who actually was in the flea market and they were selling them shirts. But you could take those shirts from there and sell them all around the world for like $50. But they were selling it there for $15. But they was real. But it was just a weird situation.
It was like an average person just made the shirt, or was it?
I think it might have been somebody local.
Okay.
But like they had like rips and stuff on it, and it was popular. I used to sell them, and then one day I bought a whole bunch, and then people stopped buying them.
Patrick said Air Force Ones was $35 every color.
That was the truth. That's a true
Lord,
statement.
I won't lie. I would be like, hey, Erica. He's like, hey, Erica, you want to go to the flea market and get me some new Air Force Ones so I can sing this song?
But I think that shit got like raided. So
It did, because they did have real stuff there, and they had some real stuff, and they had a lot of fake shit. But yes, they got raided, and I have not been back since.
Oh, you know who's selling that fake shit? I ain't gonna say the culture.
Once they said they got raided, and all you could find was like deodorant, soap, and
No, would you eat at
You
the
get your
supermarket?
oils.
it was like I would go. It's like for me to go set up a stand there. No, I don't need that. Not need that.
So
I was like, oh man.
It was an everyday pop-up shop.
I was like, oh, yes.
that's what it is. That is so true. That's what it was.
I was like, all
Yeah.
right, Erica, back to house and it is.
You know what? It kind of looked like the other joke too. It looked like that on the inside. It's a bigger.
Like, let's see what Columbia Mall got, because we're not paying our 25 cents to get in that damn place for soap, body wash, and socks.
But y'all, I'm telling you, when you walk around there and you give everybody that, it's kind of like you're a local celebrity.
Seven knows very well. We don't really speak to people that much, so we ain't speaking to people we know. I'm definitely not dapping up.
I want to. So as girls, I would guess as girls, maybe y'all hugged each other.
No, we try to avoid people.
Yeah.
We just avoid them.
If you're not in my
We're
research,
like, go that way, go that way. I think we know them. Go this way.
listen, I am not going to lie.
It's mostly
I'm
her.
gonna
I'll go
if
get
I
the
see y'all in
elevator.
public, I'm a duck.
Did y'all wear slouch socks?
Yes, flavors.
Oh, speaking of, I got something old school I'm gonna bring out. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got this
Oh
other
crap.
You want us to Pastor go and read them comments? Then I'm just going.
Oh yeah.
Marlon said, I remember Purple Label by Ralph Lauren.
I don't remember that.
Sheree said right, and
I
she
was,
gave laughing emojis.
I was putting them on the screen for you. You ain't want
My
them?
bad. I got it on there. I can see them all now. I
Oh.
finally figured it out.
Oh, look at you!
I did. There was
All
a
right,
dude in
go
there selling ringtones for your cell phone. Patrick said that
Selling ringtones.
for your cell phone.
That's how cheap I was. That.
All right, so
Patrick also said everything bootleg half price just for you.
I was in the store the other day and it's going out of business, and this is what I found.
Some classics.
Reebok.
Yeah.
I had
What
the
you
red
doing?
ones. I
The
had
fresh
all
whites.
those things.
What y'all know about the classics?
I hated Reeboks because my fat feet didn't work for them.
My homeboy in the 8th grade, he had some all
Reeboks.
silver Reeboks, the silver bullets.
Who has silver Reeboks?
I
I
remember the
had
silver.
silver. I had red. Might have
Remember
had
the Jordan?
red. My mother was digging into colors for me, and I was like, "My pinky is sticking out of the shoe. I don't want to wear these."
Did y'all have the joints with the two straps?
Yeah, those were my color ones.
Mm.
I don't think I ever had a low top Reebok. I had to go on my own to buy shoes to get shoes that made sense for me.
What shoes would you get?
Me? I just told
Yeah.
you. All
Oh.
those colorful Reeboks that she bought me.
No, but what shoes would you pick out?
Nike or New Balance work for my feet.
Mm.
I cannot go with fashion. I have to go with what looks good on me.
Shit.
Remember, people had the joints with the E on it. I can't remember what it's called. Elise.
Oh yeah. I remember those too. Yeah. And there was another one.
British Knights.
I wore Skechers,
British Knights.
You wore Skechers at school.
and I wore the Heelys, the shoes that had the.
Oh yeah,
God
Papa
knows why of all people I bought them, and I got
Huh?
those
You acting real
after
young.
I decided that I would never skate again because I broke my leg skating. I was like, let me get some shoes with some wheels on them,
Oh, Trina said kangaroos. I remember
Kangaroos.
those.
just like this.
So look, when I went to 12th grade, I was so pumped because I was working and I was finally able to buy my own shoes going back to school. So I got me a pair of Butters, I got me a pair of white Air Forces, and I got me a pair of Nike Prestos. Prestos, they was hot back then. The Nike Prestos, you just slide the jump. So they was like black and red. The girl in my job when the Burger King, she said I had the Harry Potter shoes on.
Harry Potter.
Continue to wear them after that.
I continued to wear them after that.
He said he
Speaking of
paid
old school,
paying them.
now that I'm an old person, I go to Walmart and Fubu is back. I bullshit you not. They got the Fubu, the whole collection there.
We
That's what I'm
probably
talking about, Sheree. Prestos. Yeah.
But didn't Champion came back?
Yeah. What
Marlon
old school
said,
shit
don't
would
forget
y'all
to
wear again? Or y'all want to see come back?
say it again.
What old school shit would y'all like to see come back? Or y'all would wear? I want starter jackets to come back.
the Reebok pumps, the pump it up.
Rider boots. Rider and city boots and Jordache jeans. Oh my god, we used to be
No, let the Jabot jeans
and
come
the
back.
Sergio Valente jeans. Oh, they was nice too.
And
Which I know
the
about
shooters,
the
sweatsuits, shooters.
What you say, 6?
What y'all know about them Parasucos?
Oh yeah, I remember first it go.
But
Oh, you know what else was hot? The
Iceberg.
crazy tights.
You said
They
what?
used to store crazy tights for girls.
Yeah.
Store in Mondawmin that sold all these crazy tights and stuff, but the tights were like $20.
I believe that could come back. That could be
That could come back, but that was
that could be worn right now. Like somebody could wear that right now. You'd be like, oh, that's cute.
all right.
Fat
I-
Farm.
I have nothing.
Iceberg,
Oh,
Iversons,
somebody said something
Kangaroos.
about Iverson. Oh, speaking of Iverson,
The
I heard
braid.
that he about to get a bunch of money because he about to turn 50 from the deal that he signed with Reebok a long time ago.
Reebok, yeah. He
So
gonna be
that's-
getting
that's a
paid for
good
the rest of his life on that.
Got the
Should have read his
police-
comment before you just
Levi's.
his comment.
What happened? Who comment?
This is bad. The Iversons. The dude said something. Randy said something about Iversons. He said, speaking of Iversons, but he never read the comment.
I'm not gonna read nobody's comment.
He's not. He just talked. Because Grant does that. He'll start talking to me like I was in his head to know what he's talking about. So he read the comment, but
Right.
he commented to the comment before it was read. I was reading. I was like, hey, that's what Six talking about.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I was not the person who liked to read in school. I don't like to read out loud. I ain't gonna front.
You that one that didn't want to read it.
Give Pastor a chance to read it. Just don't be skipping it.
Yo,
You
look,
would
I-
think he would read it. He reads
Randy-
fast as hell.
Randy was like, I was just talking to my coworker about shoes. He was talking Kangaroos and I was talking Iversons. Patrick said Iceberg. Marlon said Fat Farm would be cool to come
Oh, yeah.
back. Katrina said flavored Levi's. Patrick said Coogee sweater.
okay.
Marlon said one of his great investments, good for AI.
If
Six
you
read them comments 10 minutes ago.
if you
I read them to myself though.
come back, I don't know if the store Gallo's still open, but they used to sell them.
The $10 store,
Yes.
I was gonna say that name sound familiar. Gallo.
everything $10.
I don't know if Gallo's still open, but I think they were owned by the store Elko.
Yeah,
They
okay.
still on Liberty Road, right?
Well, it wouldn't be a $10 store; it'd be a $20 or $30.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be 10, but you could probably go ahead and find that Coogee.
Because
Coogee
no,
down to the socks.
the dollar store $10 now.
Exactly.
Yo, I went to Madame Mall one time, right?
Oh, I was about to say recently.
It was kind of recently, right? And I was with somebody, and they had like this Michael Kors shirt on, right? And the dude in the store, he kept saying, "Oh, that Michael Kors shirt, I seen it in Burlington. I seen it in Burlington." And he would not stop harassing the person. And he just made it loud.
But I still
Pelly
some
Pelly.
that I still like. I remember that Pelly Pelly. It's still some brands I would like. Like there are a lot of Michael Kors stuff that I still like. Wow, she got me feeling nervous now. I don't know. I'm like, if you like it, you wear it.
I was about to say this is why I'm not good for this conversation because I wear what I think is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all will.
It's still some. I would see some Michael Kors bags. And I'm like, oh, that is nice, and and we get it, and they don't be real cheap either. It'd be like a $400 something bag.
I still carry. Mimi handed me my Michael Kors bag today.
Averex.
Outside.
Oh, Averex. My husband still got about 3 or 4 of them.
I miss my
We don't
clothes.
wear them because number one, they're too big.
Right.
They're too
Yeah.
small, but they're too big because they wore the jackets big. But he said, you got to hold on to these. You got to hold on.
It might come back.
All right.
So
So
won't be able to fit it.
listen, I didn't intentionally. We didn't never wear matchy, but I will say for Christmas one year, me and Sheree did both get Averex coats. Called each other to run down our Christmas list. You can tell our parents were hanging out together. And I read her my list, and I was like, and I got Averex. And then she read me her list, and she was like, and I got an Averex. I was like, okay, we about to kill them. Oh boy.
Yeah. So
Me and
are y'all
Trina
still
had
with
matching
Sims?
body dresses.
You said what?
Me and my cousin Trina, we used to wear matching body dresses.
I think it's okay for a girl to dress alike back then. It was kind of dope.
I mean, we don't dress alike now, but we will have like wearing. Am I?
Like now?
What
Yo,
you
I
say?
don't think the kids do that
like
at all now. Robin?
I said y'all dress alike, Toy.
Who? My family?
Well, yeah, y'all.
Oh, listen. I waited all my life.
That's how my parents were. My
Mimi
dad
and
had
I dress alike. Don't let me get a hold of I
You and your
don't wear
cousin.
this all the time, but I will be like, hey Marlon, this is what we wearing. And I will make us t-shirts. I will have my other sister make us t-shirts. I'm like, my birthday, I had wardrobe changes and I made them change.
You and the one girl who's at the spinner had that like legged outfit with like the holes in it. I think it was your cousin or something like that. I think she had like a green one and you had one on too. But
Who Toy?
I don't know. But I mean, I'm not too in tune with the kiddies these days, but I don't think they ever dress alike at all. But they all have the same haircut.
Who had the same haircut?
All the kiddies.
Oh.
Every teeny bopper. If you 20 and below, you got the same haircut.
I thought they stopped getting their haircut.
5'8" in the law.
The scrub brush thing.
They do all look like that. That's true. With a little they still dye it on the top.
Some of them there.
Mm-hmm. They do. You got another game?
Nah, we just talking shit.
I thought it's called games we play. I thought we was playing games.
I mean, we just talking, we reminiscing. Speaking of, somehow we lost our ghost. Maybe somebody should check on that, brother.
We watched him leave and was like, oh, so anyway.
Don't think it left.
I think he's handling some work stuff.
He said, oh, so what kind of clothes would you like? We'll check on him later. He better come back later.
Anybody had gold teeth?
No.
Yeah.
I got enough issues in there to be
Yeah,
added.
I don't draw that much attention to
All right, ladies. What do men do that we think attracts ladies, but really doesn't?
I don't like when guys brag about what they got. It does nothing for me. I don't like when humans do it, period. But if you are bragging to be more attractive, it's a turn off.
All right, Franny, what about you?
I'm thinking.
In my younger days, I used to think a system would attract a woman, but I come to find out girls really don't like loud music.
We don't. It's so loud. You can't hear anything.
It annoys the hell out of me.
Yo, and you be like, you hear that song? They be like, I don't really give a fuck about that song at all.
It's an attention thing. Like I don't need you blasting. I don't need. I'm good. Like chill with that.
Just like I've never had a woman who really cared about rims. But in men's minds, we're like, oh, I'm about to get this whip with the rims and this and that.
So
Nah,
all
you
of
like now.
these, but this is a perfect example of, well, since she like rims, but going back to loud music, that's a great example of, I hate when I see the post that be like, because I feel like y'all doing some of this stuff for yourself. It's the attention that you want to get. It's not about what women like. It's the attention that the perception you want to put out there and the attention you want. But when guys say, no man ever asks you to put fake lashes on. Some shit we just do for ourselves.
Oh, okay, Sheree, I think a good system is fine, but you don't need to hear it 5 blocks away. When it's too loud and I can't hear you in the car, complete turn
I
off.
have one neighbor who has a spider.
Put that back in the room.
And he blasted driving 10 miles an hour down my street. I don't need that. I don't need my windows in my car or my house to vibrate as you're riding past me. A good system is it don't sound like it's breaking. That's
Right.
what I want from you. I
I
want to hear everything clearly.
Chris in your car. I want to hear Chris. I want it to say it sound like it don't sound like that in my car.
Who going so fast? You gonna let him read the comment?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't already read.
You going so fast, like other people can't read what you're doing.
I'm so sorry. I just did a 6. So sorry.
So is you doing it?
I did a 6. I said I responded to Sheree's comment without him reading it. I'm sorry, Pastor. As you are.
That's not true. I love a good system, says Sheree. You have to find a car girl. Patrick says, why not? Patrick also says, remember my white truck? Marlon says, LOL, and he like 55 too. And Patrick said, block party on wheels.
Patrick, you are a perfect example of what I was saying, but not trying to use your name.
Like, if you're playing, I just don't need that to be the first thing you hear or see coming down the street. Now, if you're just listening, that's fine. You're just blasting, but not for a show off piece. Like,
and I get people who turn their radio up when your song come on, but I don't want to hear commercials loud. Like, what are we?
92Q jams.
You are really just doing the most. Like, we can do less.
well, you know what? That's just some of us, because Sheree loved to hear him from 2 blocks away. I don't. Because guess what? When I'm talking to him, that's why he can't hear shit. When I'm talking to regular voice. And that's what they're trying to do, so they don't have to pay no goddamn attention.
But you know what else, too? I don't think women and men really like the same songs. So I'll be blasting some shit. It'd be the right words. I'm like, oh, this shit hard. And she just be listening to the beat. So that shit kind of awkward.
Like, I mean, I want to be able to twerk, but I want to hear my thoughts while I'm twerking. That's all I'm saying. I just need, and I'm older now. I can admit my oldness. When we were at that pop-up shop, I told her several times, don't let that young man turn that music down.
The music wasn't that loud.
Said, I'm tired of yelling. Sir, every time you said something to me, I said, huh? What you say? And then I'm sitting there trying to read your lips, like, I got to read your lips, so I got to lean all the way into you. And with COVID, I don't want to be that close to people. So I was let young man turn it down.
To impress Toya, you got to pull up playing Megan Thee Stallion.
But if it's too loud, I'm still gonna.
I was gonna say, but you gotta turn it down.
Like, turn it down. Hey.
I just don't like to hear.
Right. When
I like that part.
If it's a good system and it's crisp, loud don't sound as bad. But when you hear and rattling, that's too much.
Did Patrick say my hearing is messed up? It's
No,
all-
Sheree said that Patrick's hearing is messed up. He don't hear her because his music's so loud.
he repeated it. That's what I was reading his.
Yeah, he said not yours, but yeah, his.
No, I was saying him.
But that's why his is messed up because of the loud music.
Exactly. Turn it down.
He said Sheree used to take his truck and play it
I
louder.
bet he did.
I believe that.
I believe it.
Sheree be about that life.
Every bit 3 minutes. Then it's like it's too loud in here. I need to hear.
Right.
Well, you know when everybody turn it down. When them directions funny and you don't know where you're going, that music go all the way down.
Like, you know what? I don't even need,
Rerouting.
I don't even need
You are
music.
now
I just
rerouting.
need the directions to play. That's it.
Oh, speaking of old school times, dude, y'all remember when we had to print out the MapQuest, yo?
Yes, I was thinking.
That was the worst, yo. I'll never make it now, yo.
Listen, my worst experience ever is Erica and I drove to Atlanta one year.
With MapQuest?
We had to print out the directions on MapQuest.
You crazy?
Listen, we got there in 10 hours and we were one exit away and they were doing work on the highway. And we sat there for like an hour and a half and there was an option, but if we had gotten off, we wouldn't have known where to go if we got off before that. I was like, nail shit on the phone and I don't have to, you just tell me when traffic bad. Like, I could have used that. And then, but the whole time we were in Atlanta, we were just like, we'll figure out how to get back.
Yeah,
So-
that's what we used to be able to ask people, hey, could you tell me how to get to?
Oh yes,
Get out of here.
I don't think we printed the directions to get home or something.
Oh, you was
Yeah.
tripping.
We saw 395 and I was like, that's close to home. Let's take that. It was
Pastor.
in the night. We had to go to a gas station and be like, could you tell us to get to Baltimore?
Sheree said Tom Tom. I remember those. Randy said they turn it down when the gas on E. LOL, turn the AC off too. And Patrick said the system of my 72 deuce in the quarter is just as loud.
Patrick, I'm gonna run out of gas. I'm not Patrick. Randy, I'm gonna run out of gas before I cut that air off.
My wife is the same way.
Cold. I ain't fitting to touch it. Now, if I'm cold, I'll be like, turn it off. I ride around with heated seats.
Dumb directions back in the day was dangerous as shit, yo. If you think about it.
Whew.
Because you used to have to read it and then print it out small and shit. You like, what the fuck?
Well, the thing was, it was two of us. So when one was driving, the other one had the MapQuest in their hand.
Yo, just think about how bad it was when motherfuckers used to have a map.
I would have never got anywhere. My
Yo.
parents, I remember going out of state with my parents pulling out a map.
Look, we ain't gonna make it.
I was like, oh, I'll never leave the
Yeah,
state.
because like when we be doing stuff, Rob be like, pull up the map. And I'd be like, for what?
Like,
All I'm gonna understand is you are here. That's the only thing I understand on the map.
Yo,
Like, clearly you mean pull up the GPS because where do I find the map? What are you talking
Now,
about?
like we'll have like the GPS on. He wants to look at the map.
Oh,
part.
he wants to see.
Like,
Oh, hell
pull
no.
up the map. We're like, for what?
I just listen to what Siri
I
told
don't
me
know
to
why
go.
they had it on there. I'm mad when she say 900 feet. Bitch, you need to say turn at such and such or your turn is coming up.
Oh, I hate when it's late.
Names.
I left Waze alone because I was like, that bitch needs to stop thinking that I'm a ruler or something. Because I don't know. So I maybe it's Google Maps or something, but they say get in your second to left lane, turn.
Like, see, what she think? I got a tape measure in here or something? I don't know what
Like,
900 feet
I don't
is.
know what 900 feet is. I missed several turns based off of 900 feet.
Whenever I use that, I have to stay in my right lane.
But I still be
Don't
messing
get
up.
no-
Though. That's the thing. I still be like, oh shit, that was it, huh? That sign
I
wasn't.
learned to count down from the .09.
Oh,
07, like I'm getting closer. So I learned that, but
go ahead, Pastor.
Can you say, Patrick said, can you say distracted driving with MapQuest? Patrick also said driving with my pops with the CB breaker.
Breaker
It's
19.
Randy said, "Oh no, I like to look at the overview too." And
Right.
Katrina said,
What is-
"Oh, does that so he can see the cross streets?"
Listen,
Oh, Oliver does that so he can see the cross streets.
Yeah.
I don't need no
Um,
cross. I don't know him. That's why he didn't
So,
tell me to turn
what
at that street.
is before I pull off, I go to the actual turn by turn directions and look for the street names. And then I go, but I'm not looking for cross because I think it's Google Maps that I use. It'll tell you. It'll say the cross street says it's coming up on it. That's my friend right there.
So, do you trust technology blindly?
Yes.
100%.
Unfortunately, with everything. I don't know why I trust all this stuff on my phone. I don't know why I trust my money on these phones and stuff the way we do. I just don't understand it. The way people get hacked every day. I don't know why.
Siri gonna be the richest bitch in America.
I
But
don't
like
know.
it's a part of not just our personal lives, but for instance, like to log into my work computer, my phone has to be near it. I left the charger in the car the other day and the phone died. And my computer locked on me. I was like, oh shit. I'm gonna go ahead and take this nap and then I'm gonna go ahead. But I'm just saying, like if I was in the middle of something, I was screwed. I took that nap. I did.
So the phone is everything.
Unfortunately, yes. Like, I mean, just watch how people, I don't know if y'all remember, Seven probably wasn't affected because she doesn't go on, but there was a time where something happened with Facebook, so all of their stuff went down. So Instagram went down, whatever else they own. People lost their minds. I said, you know what? I'm sure there's a Blue Blood Office.
I was gonna say that's me when the TV goes
something. I was about to say now, if the TV go out, I'm gonna need my phone because some kind of way I got to watch these programs of mine.
So you would have got 2 points for that too.
Did I say orange again?
No.
Oh, she did. Finally got her to say TV.
And Patrick said TV. You would have. That was a good one.
Finally, though, I would have lost.
But yeah.
I forgot the game again. Like I just wouldn't have been doing well.
Yo, you know how crazy technology is, yo? You can go have a whole surgery by like a robot thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And like they do
They park themselves.
Oh, I know about that. I like that.
But we can't prevent homelessness and starvation. That's crazy.
Go ahead, Tupac.
But can't feed the poor.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. But,
Speaking of the government making psych, no, I ain't gonna go there.
go ahead. I know where you're going.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I was just gonna ask that. Did anybody this weekend go to Essence Fest?
My daughter did.
People went. I didn't go.
I legit didn't know about it until like Friday. I was like, oh.
I forgot too. I totally was lost with it.
Have you ever been?
So no, I've never been. I keep saying I'm gonna go.
That's what I say. We always say we want to go, and
Road
I
trip with
hate to
Tupac?
say it. Traveling out to different states and countries right now is not at the top of my list right now.
Well, if To and Fro books us, if we can book To and Fro, you there?
I just think
drive to New Orleans.
I'm just joking. I don't know. I never been.
drive to
there.
the airport. I just think
Say that's about it.
I think the cost of flights and everything for the value of customer service and stuff that you're giving, I don't know why I would give them that kind of money. It's just horrible. It's horrible. Bryant went a few weeks ago, went to the DR. They get to Miami and then they just cancel their flights and they're there on a Thursday morning and they say nothing's flying out until Saturday. Then, and it's not because of weather, it's because we don't have enough people. Then why did you charge all these people all this money to go? They had to catch an Uber to Fort Lauderdale. Now, mind you, it's not like they're covering these expenses for you because they've canceled your flight. What if everybody don't have that money? So they had.
I was about to say they
10,000.
did they have to book their own flights?
They had to do everything on their own. They didn't really help them.
Oh,
They didn't put it this way. They didn't refund their money either right away. I could see we like, well, we're going to get, we'll exchange it for these flights here. But no, they had to get their own flights. They ended up flying. The only thing that was flying out was like a good old faithful Spirit. Was flying out. So but they had to go to Fort Lauderdale. They lost his luggage. They couldn't tell him when. And how do you lose your luggage from BWI to Miami? What happened was it started raining. They said they're not going back out there because it's raining too hard to get it. So his stuff was soaking wet when he got it on his way back home.
Oh, that's bad.
So wet. It was just horrible, horrible, horrible. And unfortunately, we get taken advantage of because he didn't find the time to complain about it to get recouped for some of the stuff. It was American Airlines and United or something like that.
I was about to say. So when we went to the Bahamas last year, we flew American Airlines, and we got to BWI.
Wait a minute, 1 second to a commercial break. Don't forget what you said. Aaron, no, Spirit came through for them for one. They didn't fly out Spirit. Spirit was the only one flying out. Go ahead, American Airlines.
Got to the airport, checked in, got right before we got to the gate, they canceled our flight. So we walked back out, and I wanted my money back, and I'll tell you, they actually got us a flight. But they did tell us, they were like, they were looking for a flight. They told us if we found a flight on another airline, they could go ahead and transfer us there. If they had to. But they ended up putting us on a flight leaving Reagan, and we were just like, how you gonna get us there?
Right.
So they got our luggage off the plane. Somebody drove us there. And we flew. Luckily, I think we had a layover on the flight that we were already on. So the flight that they put us on was one way. So that worked out. But coming back, still flying AA, we got boarded the plane. While we were sitting there, we started getting text messages that they canceled the flight. So we had to get back off because they said it had mechanical issues.
Now, and to see, that was none of that issue. Then one of the problems was it wasn't so much that they really could help them in a proper manner anyway, because it was thousands of flights canceled at a time. So unfortunately, no one's going to get the best service then.
Well, one of them was giving 10,000 out if you switch flights.
I heard about that. I'd have got off real quick.
I've been waiting for. I'm going to Chicago in August. I was like, look, if they now what I read is that all airlines do overbook their flights with the intention of people not showing up on time to make their flight. So they already have a set amount of money that they can offer. They just raised that cap to the 10,000. I think it's actually like $9,900 something. But they just raised it, and that was one of those instances where everybody showed up for the flight. I said, when we go to Chicago, if they tell me this flight booked, Rachel, I'm gonna see you later. I'm not going.
I know everybody on my plane will be getting that 10 stacks. Like, forget it. I'm off. I'm out of here.
It was a lot of the article that I read was from a guy who turned it down, and he was just like, his wife was mad that he turned it down, but he was like,
it depends on how much their trip cost anyway. Because sometimes you might be going away and your stay away is probably $6,000-$7,000, and
sure.
You just got back what you paid. You're not really getting over what you just getting a little over what you paid. It's not worth it. I'd rather go on a vacation.
Right.
$3,000 ain't gonna be that much to you if you spent $8,000 on for a trip anyway.
So when y'all get on the plane, do y'all listen to the instructions?
No.
Sometimes I do, but most of the time I've heard it all before.
Because I'm not gonna retain that information.
Facts.
In the event
It'd be pressure that I think they're looking at me, saying, "Oh, she's gonna be the one not listening." I want to look authoritative.
When an unfortunate event happens, I'm not going to remember anything.
Well, when I don't remember how to pull that thing down, I don't want her to say, "Well, you should have been listening."
They automatically drop down.
Right. But when you're in a panic, it automatically drops down. But you gotta get that seat thing to go on. Like, what was we supposed to do? What was we supposed to do? Ain't no
That's gonna be I'll be on that plane
first.
I'll be on that plane like, can you help me? Can you help me? Please help me. I can't do it.
You're gonna be like,
they're gonna say they said help myself first. So no.
Yo, I ain't gonna front though.
And I don't want them to play with my soda.
Yo, if the plane goes down, we're done. I'm sorry.
If the plane going down, I'm gonna faint anyway. So I hope my
Are you-
partner wakes me up. Something.
Are you jumping in the middle of the ocean with that slide?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take my chance. I ain't staying on the floor. I don't want to hit the plane. I don't want to hit the water in that damn plane
Right.
going.
If there's an option out, I'm good for the option out. But if the plane gonna crash, let me go ahead and sleep through it. Because what I do know is that I fall asleep before the plane takes. Before she starts her instructions, I fall asleep and I stay awake just enough for when that cart to come around. Because if you sleep, they skip over you.
Oh, you know it's the worst though when you be asleep and you be in the row seat, right? Like the aisle, and that motherfucker hits you in your knee with that damn cart. That should be hard than a motherfucker. I be
I
mad.
have never fell asleep on a plane.
Oh,
You know,
I can't do it. I barely fall asleep in the car.
Look, I be snoring on that bitch.
So does Bryant.
My wife
I
be
stay
tapping me
up
like,
so
"Shut up."
So I can nudge him so he won't embarrass us.
listen, I put my neck pillow on, my earbuds in, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch this movie. Before the opening credits stop, I'm asleep.
I pretend
like-
to sleep. I try so hard, but it never works.
That flight that's like 10, 11 hours. It hit a little different.
Oh yeah, I don't take those.
I've never had one 10 or
I
11.
don't take.
I changed my honeymoon location because I said, you know what, that just seems a little bit too
Yeah.
long for my patients. And I didn't think to do, because we were originally going to Hawaii. What I didn't think to do was just fly to somewhere to the West Coast and stay there and then leave. So
Yeah,
I saw how long the flight was, and I was like, oh, Kristen, that St. Lucia place you went to looked really nice. How long was that flight?
All right, so we do have a comment from Patrick.
Let's do a cruise.
I don't do.
That's
cruise.
not.
I don't do cruise.
I want to do a
Okay.
Disney cruise, though. I will say that.
I
4
don't.
hours and more, I can go to sleep. And
I
Katrina
want-
says, nope.
I want to do a Disney cruise because I heard it is the absolute best experience. I also, if I do a cruise, it cannot be over 4 days.
What about that old people cruise that be having the people from the radio on there? That should sound fun. I ain't gonna front.
Tom Joyner.
Yeah.
It does sound fun. I just don't think I can do a cruise. I don't do a cruise.
You be
Like I
there
want
with
to
the-
take a cross, go like on like places that take longer, but I need to be able to do it right where I can take. I get homesick kind of fast, but I need to be able to take like 2 weeks or so where I can stop in the middle and then fly back, and I have to do the same thing going home. So that's like a 2-3 week cruise.
Right.
That trip.
That's
Where
exactly
you wanna
what
go?
I said.
I have to wait till I get rich.
Where you want to
Oh.
hit?
Hmm?
What ports do you want to hit? Where do you want to go?
She don't
I
wanna go?
really want to go to Paris.
Oh.
Want to go to Paris. I would love to do Hawaii too. And
Speaking of Hawaii, Marlon said I missed out on Hawaii because of your sleep patterns and impatience.
yeah,
That is all facts.
we're
Oh,
not-
no.
What
Let me tell you
happened?
why he missed out on Hawaii. He missed out on Hawaii because I was the only one that was going to plan on honeymoon.
Yeah.
So had he did it, I went along with what he did. I would have been submissive and gone along with it.
Where you want to hit, Pastor?
Go on to the next.
I want to go to the good parts of Canada. When I went up there, I went to Edmonton. It was kind of whack. I want to go to Toronto and Vancouver.
You trying to see Drake House?
Huh?
You trying to see Drake House?
Drake House. And where you had the radio to from room to room.
Where you gotta do the Tootsie slide to get in? All right, Toy, where you want to go?
Hawaii too.
I do want to go to Hawaii. I still want to go there. I don't know. Like I want to go to Paris and Italy and those places, but I don't really have any like dire places that I want to go. So I'm just trying to get to Texas so I can do this food tour I want to do. To be honest, that's all I'm trying. I book everywhere else to go. I was like, this year I'm going to Texas. Okay, let's book that Chicago flight. That's all I want to go to Texas. That's all I'm asking for. That's it. Texas for my birthday. Just putting that out there.
Has
And
the
that-
sisters ever taken a trip together?
Huh?
Has all the sisters ever taken a trip together?
It's hard, like out of the country. I don't know why.
Have we
Guys
taken a
can
trip
do it,
locally
Something
together?
with the females, we all can't get it together. We always split up some kind of way. But if we don't have to get on the plane, yes, we can do it.
The three of us have.
Huh?
The three of us have
Three of us have what?
taken the trip together.
No, I mean like to go out of the country, it's like it's hard to get us all. But if we ain't getting on the
No, I
plane,
just meant in general. I don't feel like we have the four of us gone somewhere.
I mean, if we go local places, we don't have to get on the plane. It's different. Like we could get to Philly and all those type of places like that. We could do stuff like that. It's just getting on the plane. We never seem to be able to coordinate.
I was playing with Dwayne. I got in trouble for saying it was easier to do stuff with my friends.
That's who I seem to leave the country with the most.
All my trips are with my friends.
Yes, most of mine are too.
Or my
Randy
husband.
says, first Aaron said boo. Randy said 5-day cruise was just long enough as a first timer. 5-day cruise only had 2 full days at sea. Aaron said, ooh. And Marlon said, LOL, you didn't need to be submissive. I needed you to plan to go to Hawaii.
Okay.
And Randy says he's going to go to Japan.
I want to go there, but I'm scared I'm going to get sick.
Are you gonna eat there?
Huh?
Are you gonna eat there?
I'm going to eat wherever I go. I hope.
She going there looking for chicken, like she did at the Chinese spot.
Right. She want to know, do they cook it the same?
You gonna eat squid?
No.
I don't think so, but
Y'all don't eat calamari?
I don't know.
I don't eat calamari.
So
I'm allergic to shellfish.
Shayna is too.
I was at an all-inclusive resort, and I was thinking I was getting onion rings, and that bitch was chewing the motherfucker, and that was calamari, and I was mad.
No, it is not. Randy, it is not delicious. No, it is not, bro.
Now, calamari here, I've tasted that, and it wasn't gross. It's just not something I would definitely like order. But I have had calamari, and it wasn't gross. It wasn't.
It looked like an onion ring.
They do. They don't taste like onion rings, but
Nah, that shit was chewing in the motherfucker.
So did you just pick it up, or did you order? I'm confused on why you thought they were onion rings.
Because you be going there and they got the buffet. Why would they have it next to the hamburgers? Like, yo.
Okay. I was just wondering, like, what made you think?
Yo.
At a buffet, I can see that they're mistaken. I can.
Y'all ever see the movie Disorderlies?
These onions are weird.
Yo, y'all ever see the movie Disorderlies with the fat boys?
Mm-hmm.
I was like that at the buffet line, like pizza. Getting sick to the motherfucker, eating pizza, macaroni and cheese, and spaghetti at the same damn time.
Randy's like shellfish, and Patrick is like he wants to go to Dubai.
Dubai is interesting. I've been there.
I want to go there. I don't know how hot I want to be though.
So they got this place, right, called the Gold Souk, right? And what people don't realize is gold overseas is like pure, but it's like a different color. So it'd be like orangey, right? So I had my homeboy, right? He went there, he bought a big ass chain. This chain was all types of shit, right? So we was walking down Virginia Beach Boulevard, right? And people drive down there, and they was like, "Look at you with your fake ass chain." So that shit was crazy, yo. People was thinking his chain was fake, but it was real. But it was like orange. But yeah, they got this place called the Gold Souk.
Are y'all sure it was real?
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
they have,
When you look at Indian people gold, they should be mad orangey, but it's purer. It's just
I'm gonna investigate them. I didn't know. I said I'm gonna look into that. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's just like I have this ring, and everyone loves this big ring. Everyone loves it. It's this really pretty ring, but the diamond quality is so not like some of the other rings that I have. But everyone, most time we just see big and you just see pretty or whatever. But when you really when I get them cleaned and look at them next to each other, it's like, wow, the one that has the highest quality is like really, really pretty. But you have to know. If you don't know, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Can you send your husband jewelry shopping for you without you?
Yeah.
What about you, Toya?
Yeah, if I tell him specifically what I want.
I don't have to say a word. He's pretty good.
My husband has bought me things that I if there's something specifically that I want and you just go out and buy something else, I probably will have a problem with that. But if my husband goes out and just picks out jewelry for me, I don't think he's bought me anything that I don't like. I appreciate the thought and love that people put into things, unless it's something I specifically asked for, though.
Pastor, how good are you at picking up jewelry?
I ain't doing that.
You know what?
I picked out the wedding ring. That's about as far as I go.
Okay, that's a good stunt.
My husband did pick out my ring because I picked out something else.
We went together. We did it together.
Oh,
We went together, and I picked out something else.
He just asked me. We looked, and he asked which one I like. But he would do anything because he wasn't getting a ring. He was getting a Rolex.
oh shit! He got a Rolex instead of a ring.
Yeah, he just wanted.
Maybe I would wear mine more if I got a Rolex.
ring.
That's a good idea.
Until you got upgraded, it's almost time to upgrade. I don't have no money.
I
I
so
can't.
what year
Did
y'all
you say
on?
you will wear yours more if it was a Rolex?
would.
That's what we're. Let me see what time it is.
That's why I did it.
So I can run this exact time back to
Yeah, they wear that.
Tamika.
Don't do that.
That's why she watching.
And Randy said I'm pretty good at picking out jewelry. It's one of those things I always paid attention to.
Hey, Shayna.
Mm-mm-mm.
Can't charge in my room, JJ. The charger's in my room.
Did we all stop that conversation?
If you need to go get Marlon a gift today, what would that gift be?
A PlayStation 5.
Brandy?
Some wheels for his pickup truck.
Pastor?
You saw that man walked away.
I know.
You answer your own question.
Yeah, you.
What? Oh, if I need to get a gift, it'll be a couch.
I was gonna say yours probably will surround around the house right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, didn't you say you was gonna host a game night for us there?
Okay, yeah. Y'all want to come out here? It's fine.
Look, I didn't already drove out there once. I mean, I didn't drive myself, but yeah.
Speaking of, I just.
Huh?
I asked him how far. Like, how long does it take?
So how long it take?
How long did it take us, Marlon? Marlon said an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, not too bad. Your
And then to go to Hutch's house.
And this, keep in mind, Marlon is now a driving instructor. So I'm quite sure he didn't go over the speed limit. So normal people probably get there quicker. Probably like
I'm liking your house so far.
It's cool. I mean, I still got a bunch of boxes.
Yeah, but I was so excited. Like, I was like, when we first moved in this house, we had to sleep because we were getting our bedroom painted and all that stuff. We had to sleep, and our bed was like in the family room for a few days. I was so excited about that.
I ain't gonna front. I'm on the mattress. We're on the mattresses.
Yeah, it wasn't up. We were on the mattress, our mattress and boxes and everything was in the family room. Because when we first moved in, this house was bigger than our last house. So we had like living room furniture, but we didn't have like furniture for the sunroom and furniture for the family room. The other house was small, so we didn't have as much furniture. Only thing we prepared for was the bedrooms. We definitely was prepared for the bedrooms, and everything else was just. Our house was bald-headed as shit, but I loved it.
Mine
I'm
too.
so excited.
You know what the hard part is? Moving out of your old place and have to clean it and fix it.
Clean what and fix the old place?
Yeah. So we had a walkthrough, right? So my dog had messed up the steps. So I went to the store, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start practicing stuff. So I bought this wood stuff, and then I painted it with the wood stain, right? Now I seen it in the daytime. That shit was off to the motherfucker. When that motherfucker came through in the nighttime looking, I was trying to deter him from looking at this stuff He was like, "Oh, it looks good." In my head, I was like, "I just want my money back, my little deposit back."
Sitting there for a long time.
But I felt he said he was like, "Oh, it looks like nothing wrong." But
That's
you know, when
crazy. Because when we moved, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for the new people to move in to see that house as clean as I had it. It was like spick and span. I had
Yeah.
it smelled good. I couldn't wait.
I was cleaning
And they
down to
still
the
don't think-
wire. Dude, I was down to the wire. I was chucking shit out the backyard. Like, I hope nobody see this. So yeah.
And then turned it over. What way to way?
I was about to say I just put my head down.
Did not do their due diligence.
So
Was it right, Toya?
Oh no! Oh, she didn't get it from me. It would have been totally. I'd have went. I'd been mad because I put more money into it. If it was Toya going to that man. Oh yeah, I'd have done some stuff.
As time winds down, and y'all know I gotta go eat. Oh, Married at First Sight starts today, but that's not. I have to leave. Let's do our TV recap. Who watched P-Valley?
I
We
did.
did.
I have to say, I'm kind of with y'all guys a little bit now. No, don't say. I feel like Toy. For that show, I think it's expected. What
Go
you
in the
see
room.
is
I'll
what
let
you're
you know
gonna
when the food
get.
off, okay?
But you're right. Y'all right. Even on Mercedes and them diking up and stuff now. It's like, come on, is this?
They don't mind that though. They don't mind that.
They don't. I'm talking about us. See, we don't mind the men either. I don't mind the men.
Ooh.
I didn't want to see a little murder and shorty. I didn't want to see that.
I don't like sex scenes on TV.
But when
period.
he kind of whipped it out when old dude that Uncle Clifford when the other dude whipped his out with the big lips, that was a little different. But
I have to watch that episode again because I did not see this whip out.
Clifford got some mean. He was getting in that work. He got that work put in, and Big Lips did work. She did her work. He whipped that out. But
They showed it.
Yeah.
This is how much I clearly don't like sex scenes because I specifically remember that scene.
And that's clearly how much I do like them. So I was like, oh shit, what are we doing on here? But
you mean when she did it in the room?
Big Lips?
Yeah.
The girl from Snowfall?
When he made her take the mask off?
Yeah.
I saw that. I do not remember seeing an actual
I saw his Panaka. I saw it. He sure did.
Okay. Did you watch it, Pastor?
I did.
Okay, so first of all, let me make sure I'm up to date on my episodes. This episode was all about Mercedes, right? Not Mercedes,
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
I forget that.
Racist,
Okay, I felt like I heard now. Is there some way to stream it before it comes on Stars?
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Because I heard people talking about the episode before the day, and I watch it like at midnight on demand.
I
But I
don't
heard people talking about it earlier that day.
I don't know anything about that.
It's hard for me to catch it on time when it comes, so I don't know.
Sheree said I saw it. I do not be paying attention. But what did y'all think about the last episode?
He had to go.
Listen, before it even happened, I was like, y'all gotta kill him. Like somebody, but I was like,
Dude, that's why I murdered
go
the
back
way it
and
is
forth.
today. y'all some killing ass people. I swear to things. Y'all clearly just murked the whole person.
Oh, because listen, he needed to go. I need them to go kill her baby father too.
So you just gonna take everything from that girl?
Well, she clearly don't need them.
What am I taking? Because she said to homeboy, "You ain't gonna get the job. I'm gonna take care of you like I always been doing." She said that to that man twice. She said that to that man twice in that episode.
Messing with his
He
ego.
tried to take her life each time. He was like, "Oh, you pay for everything? You pay for everything?" I was like, Keyshawn gonna die if she stay in that relationship. But
Yeah.
I love how when Sheree, spoiler alert, but if you haven't watched it by now, I think I feel like most real fans done watched it already.
Best
And this is and have you watched it, Six?
No, but I got a business question after this.
Oh, but anyway, I like how because they playing the winking game when he killed Shorty, he winked at them.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
great.
right.
That was my favorite part. What's your business question? What you got?
All right.
That I'm glad you said that. I wonder why that was significant to me.
Oh, yeah, I loved it. I was like, good one.
So, Mimi's Edible Creations. Let's say I wanted a bunch of shirts, right? And I was going to pay you $5 extra for the shirt for you to sew on my tag. Would you take that or would you be upset?
I might charge you more than $5, but why would I be upset?
Because I'm taking your work and kind of portraying it as mine. Or you just for the bag?
Mimi's Edibles Creation is a brand name. She stands by it and she guarantees it.
So, Pastor, you would do it?
I don't have,
I'm just joking. I
don't have anything in my line that's branded outside of the fruit part. That does typically go out with my name on it. But I don't have any clothing items that are that says Mimi's Edible Arrangements. So if you work with me and that's why I said I wouldn't do it for $5.
So what if I was gonna say, let's say I was gonna give you a bunch of business, but instead of your name on it, I want my name on it.
I mean, because so I have people who put in orders for like their work shirts. So it's no different than that.
So my situation is kind of interesting. So I do have people who, okay, so I did this girl's party, right, from another 360 company, but she always wants me to send her videos, and I believe that she's taking my videos and putting it up on her website like she's doing it, but at the same time, she's paying my rate. Should I be upset, or should I just keep going?
The only thing I will worry about is her making sure that her putting her name over your work doesn't make you look like you're doing something fraudulent. Like if I go to two people's websites and I see the same videos, I'm gonna be like, so this ain't one of their work. But I mean, so that would be the only thing about sharing the same exact video. Now, if you don't post the video and she put her name over it, then that's a different thing. But if y'all both post the same video and both y'all names on it, I'm gonna be like, so one of these people are lying.
Randy, what are your thoughts? Would you wear a Happy Daycare shirt?
Huh?
If you had a client who said, you know what, I'm gonna pay you all this money, can you wear my shirt in your daycare?
I would probably ask them, do they want to pay me to do some stuff for them? And that way it's theirs. It's like, you know, you said she's paying for it, but she would only be able to use what I allow her to use.
I was gonna say I would probably give her specific videos.
Yeah.
Like don't give her the videos that
it wouldn't be the ones that I'm doing. But if you're good at, because clearly she might be smaller, just starting in and don't know how to, you know, jump into something and don't know how to produce the videos or whatever. Now I would even tell her, send me your stuff and I can put something together for you. But I would I don't think it's worth the money, because as big as you're trying to get and do, and as selfish as you are too, I don't think you're going to be happy with it, especially if she gets just being 100, especially if she get a lot of business off of your reel.
Well, I could. So I've been to her website, right? Her prices. So her prices are more than mine. So she books stuff, gives me my rate, and she takes her money off the top.
We got a couple of comments. First, Ray was saying spoiler alert when we was talking about the TV show, but then Pat was like, third party is not a good thing. And then the boss of To and Fro, pushing T, To and Fro Transportation, says, you cannot have anything from me. It's my company. That's a brand name. I stand by it.
I mean, if would you be happy with just the business? Like you're getting the money.
But is that all you're worried about? Are you worried about your brand or the money? Because if it's just the money thing, you don't care. You'll feel like you explain yourself. But if it's your brand and you don't want it tainted, no way, shape, or form, you don't want nobody saying, don't use this company and your things up there on your page flying around saying, don't use the company. They see it on yours. One negative could take away from your pie. So I would, if she willing to pay your rate up top, she willing to pay you to help her get some reels from her own stuff. You know, don't take away from, you know, don't jeopardize yours because it's a big market. You're trying to be out there and know more. You don't want to be associated because that's unfortunately how it is today, association. And people will trash you and put look at Marilyn Mosby and her husband. They going after Doug now because he associated with her. So, you know, you just want to protect yourself first and foremost. And X, don't steal my shit. X.
They agreeing with you in the comments, 7. Hutch also added, it's your business. For all that, you should sell it if you're gonna do all that. And then Patrick said if she messed something up, she can ruin your brand. So they agreeing with you.
All right. Well, I guess we need to go into our prayer for the week.
Yeah. So I was just thinking about how kids always be like, I want this, can I have? So but real quick, we have one last comment. Yeah, you can. Let it alone or somebody gets hurt on your 360. Is it your insurance or her insurance covering an injury?
That's not what he's saying though, right?
No,
that's a little different.
That's a little different.
Yeah, so I was just thinking about how kids, we always will ask for something. Can I have this? Can I have that? Similar to how we go to God and we always asking God for something or whatever. I just want to know if in the hearing of everybody, all the witnesses I have right now, is there anybody that has a grateful heart today? You know, just thankful for something that God has done for you, for a business that you have, for breath, for clothes, for shelter. If anybody could just say thank you, God, for one thing that you have or whatever. I didn't intend to go real long or whatever. I just want to be thankful. I thank God for a successful surgery for Hutch. He's one week into the post-op or whatever like that. I thank God for that. I thank God that I drove to and from today and I wasn't harmed and you know nothing happened to me. I was safe and I know that y'all drove somewhere, y'all placed today and God kept us safe. If anybody that just gonna say thank you today, can I get a few thank you?
Thank you.
Just want to see some grateful hearts or whatever like that. You know, it's great when we can just pause and tell God.
Gracias, God.
That's all I want.
Wait to see us at first. I like that, and I try to. One of my things now, even though I'm working on the mean part of me, is that I've always tried to live in gratefulness and appreciate what God does for me. So it kind of goes with last week when I was saying how I had a really rough night the night before the pop-up shop. And I was like praying all hours. And by the time I got done, I was just like really thanking God for everything. Because and I had went through a list of like, God, I don't think you understand what I'm asking for. If you're not going to give it to me, be very specific. And so I can move on. Like I went with complaints. I went to go talk to God for real. And by the time he straightened me out real quick because, you know, he reminded me that I just want to live in gratefulness and give love. Maybe not like Cam Newton's girlfriend. I can't give the subservient love all the time, but you know, I just want to give love. Someone texted me and I forgot. I don't know why people don't think I'm on the show, but one topic before we go, I just had to they asked me to mention this. Did y'all see the sorry to come off a prayer with it. Did y'all see the senator that was twerking on 4th of July?
I heard about it.
I haven't found like too many positive comments. They are like dragging this woman. It is not Black excellence. It is not what senators should do, and she needs to apologize or step down. It was 4th of July. She was on the beach. I was like, get it, girl. I can't do it. I mean, she flipped upside down and did it. I can twerk, but I got to be right side up. Any other words before we go?
Well, it's the simple things for me. As far as being thankful, when I text my son and they say delivered and then they say read, you don't know how I do a praise dance in here like
Amen. Amen.
So it's the little things for me that make way to definitely be thankful for the bigger things.
Oh, for me,
Anything for you?
yeah. I mean, I want to thank God that I am breathing, and most of the people that I know around me are breathing because there's a lot of people our age who not here, and you know, as time goes on, you start counting the faces. Like, yo, I remember this guy. He not here. Or did you see a Facebook message like, yo, such and such had a heart attack, and you like, damn, that's messed up. We the same age, so you know, health.
I was having a near heart attack, by the way.
Marlon, get the
Yeah, we happy for you to be here.
Listen, y'all, I was in the car crying like, I'm 38, God, please don't kill me. Mimi needs me. No Marlon Carrier, but he don't know where her doctor's office at. Hospital and made a bunch of jokes. I don't know what really happened to me. I think they was like, get her and her cackling ass husband out of this hospital. They disrupting all the other patients that's in here crying. We in there cracking jokes, but you know, I'm thankful. It was just a pulled muscle.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Six made an awesome point, though. I mean, you know, you can look at your church congregation and see, you know, where people have gone on to see what the end's going to be. You can even look at your birthdays that pop up on your Facebook or whatever, and then you see somebody's birthday come up, and everybody's posting rest in peace on their page instead of, you know, as opposed to happy birthday. So
Somebody find a way to cancel my page if I die.
I think you're gonna sign somebody.
All right, y'all. We done.
deuces.
Finished.
Good night. Bye. You three stay on.
Oh.